personality is the most important thing about a person, and you can tell a lot about their character from the type of music a person listens to, movies they watch, books that they read, the way they decorate their home, the way that they dress. It is all a reflection of who they are, what they're thinking, what their interest is. It's sort of an outward expression. Now my book collection. So currently I am reading this book, Safety in Numbers, and this is my personal journal that I write creative writings and drawings in. Now to the books. So a person's choice in books. I would like to add this disclaimer that a lot of these are just novelties. But this is one of my favorite pop-up books. That is an example. This is the Stranger Things pop-up book. And now I would like to show you this book. This is the Egyptian Book of the Dead. It has this cover. And look, now I also have some books that are strict novelties, and the reason that I collect these isn't for nefarious reasons. It's because I am a collector. It is the Book of Shadows. This is the Ninth Gate, and it came with this souvenir postcard. Check that out here. You might think this looks familiar if you've ever seen that Johnny Depp movie, The Ninth Gate, where he tries to summon Lucifer with this book. I do not try to do that. This is strictly a collector's item because I'm a fan of the movie. And that brings me to my next book that I do not use to summon any kind of evil with. It is the Necronomicon. And look how thick this book is. But don't read it because it could be evil. And of course, I am also a fan of the Army of Darkness and the Evil Dead series, so I had to have the Necronomicon. But I'm not casting spells. It's just a book. Chill. Now, this next book is so scary, so dark, so evil. I refuse to open the cover. I opened it only once, and I felt very uncomfortable. So this is yet another novelty that I don't recommend you read. It's the Book of Bill. Stay away from it. It'll probably possess you. Don't read this. I certainly know I'm not going to. Next, another book that I like to have, but I don't read. Does it make any sense at all? Sort of respect that I don't read it. This is the Nirvana Kurt Cobain journal. Why don't I read it? Well, I flipped through it to look at a bit of it, and it just felt invasive, just like a total violation of privacy. I don't want to read it without their permission, but I want to have it, so I'm just going to keep this here. Next, this one's cool. It is the X-Files. If you don't have this, you should probably get it. It's cool. And this one is totally safe to read. I don't think you'll be possessed by demons or that you're violating a dead man's privacy. It is just filled with so many cool imagery and things like that. Highly recommended book. 100-hour party confessions of a danceaholic yet. But it seemed interesting, so I got it. I have some pretty interesting souvenirs around my home. This, right, Welcome to Fear City. This is a survivor guide for visitors to the city of New York. This was put out by the NYPD in 1975. Except, it's really actually only a brochure. And I'm going to hang and display that brochure on my cork board over there. The writing journal, so it's blank. You can basically, you know, someone would put whatever they want. But each page has another layer of the city in it. It makes a 3D image of the city. I'm going to put my finger in here. So I have that. this. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is the behind the scenes of the cult classic, right? Who wouldn't want this? Look at that. You slide it out of the cover. I'm a collector of fine things. I just like cool stuff. It even comes with stickers. I have all of these stickers. I'll have to lower the camera. All of these stickers. And over here, more stickers. That I want to keep with this so that it's together as a set. I don't want to separate those. Let's take a look in the book here. Is that Janet? Looking pretty hot. Nice lingerie. Awesome. The Secret Diary of Laura Palmer. May be familiar with Twin Peaks. I started to read this. I got past like the first chapter, and it was kind of disturbing. But here is my book bag. I stuck this in, and I brought it home, and I never finished reading it, but I'd like to. Okay, so some of the books I have are more about the leather cover. This is the Hunchback of Notre Dame cover, and look at that Gothic cover. So I have books like this downstairs that I don't read because I don't want to ruin them. And actually, I'm not that big of a reader. I like to read like small articles, you know, not a real intellectual guy. I like to read like magazine type of things, you know, with pictures. So this one's Alice in Wonderland, The Looking Glass right here. So this here is a moving book, if I can get to it. And it has these pictures and the one of the ocean here. This is kind of like a 3D book. It displays like this. Inscription here in the beginning, it talks about, I think, Yale, whatever. You know, one of those Ivy League big schools where all the smart people go. This is the Book of Gibberish. I would not purchase this one again. I think it was actually like expensive. It's probably, I'm gonna guess, like $120 for a book. That's pointless. So, okay, moving along. High quality 3D. And what I do when I put these on is look at this, and it's like you can touch it. It comes right out of the page. Of course, you can't see what I'm seeing because you ain't got the glasses. But you get the idea, 3D. This is actually like a game. It's like a mystery murder game. And anywho, it comes with cards like this. So it's not even a book at all. But it's on the bookshelf, so it counts. That's all. See you next time.